welcome to a beautiful edition of the Lyle Style Show. Look, I'm here with a dangerous young man, but he's a really humble guy. He's from Iowa, especially, but he's an expert in Judo. I'm going to talk to him a little bit about how he got started, and a little bit how he got started in PATV. So I want to introduce Colt Amborn to the show. Did I get it right? Thank you, and Court, thanks, man, my friend. I'm bad with names, man. My producer will tell me that, but look, welcome to the show, man. I've been knowing you for a while. We've been talking a little bit about little things about what you've been doing and stuff like that. So, could you give us a little background about what you're doing as far as judo?
I started judo in 2006 when I was in the Navy in Japan, and once I got out, I moved around a bit. But I found myself back here in Iowa, finishing up school, and kind of took over the University of Iowa Judo program. And now I'm moving back to Japan and I'm turning it over again. And it's kind of to promote that club, I started wondering, like, how do you make judo? Most people don't even know what it is here in Iowa, right? And so I came here to PATV. And I just stood outside with my hands in my pocket until somebody came out, hey, you want to learn how to film something? I'm like, what? You don't even know me. And but everything I learned here, and it was really awesome. And I definitely had good influences. I saw Lyle was doing it, and I could only do a show like every couple months, but you put them out every week.
Oh man, thank you, man. It was PATV. My producer here helped me, but people like yourself coming here, doing your thing and promoting what you're promoting in a positive way is what PATV is all about. Like you were saying, everybody should be involved with PATV, man. Really. Yeah. So you like doing it, and your shows is basically a little bit about judo and different like styles, not styles of judo, but how to do different techniques.
Different martial arts, yeah.
Right. So, so tell us a little bit about, okay, now, I know you're going to Japan, and you're born here in Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, can you tell us a little bit of the difference of what you learned from you being here and then you going over to another world, the country, their culture? Did you find it different or the same? What are the kind of experiences you have, man?
It was definitely an experience, yes. It made it more interesting for me, though. I felt like I was getting it right from the source. But I think what you get here is stereotype that people are gonna hit you with sticks if you mess up or something. And I didn't have that. Everybody was very forthgoing and helpful, and actually it was almost like they were trying to sell it to me, to really like it. And because I did okay. Because I wrestled before and did some grappling, so I kind of had some fundamentals, but I had to learn. They have a certain way of teaching that's actually really very smart. That even after I was a black belt, I didn't realize the kind of genius of the pedagogy that kind of Kano set up. About not only how do you have somebody that can do really cool stuff, but how can you pass that on to other people. As you know, some people are more athletically inclined than others.
Yes, then I'm not.
But you got to have a baseline. Everybody can do this.
Right.
And they really did that very well with judo, and that's one of the things I love about it and why I think it's good to teach and good to know.
Oh, definitely. And so you've been involved in judo for many years. What did it take to get out of doing it? What has it done for you, Colt, as a person?
Well, the best thing, honestly, you can always talk about what specific move is going to do this, but really as a whole, it's allowed me to make friends and trust other people that I don't know. Because I feel like if you have that fear, if you're afraid, it's not saying you walk around like you could throw everybody in the dumpster or something, but if you just feel like I can talk to somebody that I don't know and not have to worry about them, physically harming me as much. I feel like we can just be much more interactive with each other. We can, if somebody has a flat tire, we can help them change it, right? Because we know, they're not gonna hit us with a sock full of nickels and put us in the trunk or whatever. But, but obviously, after you've competed against other people, you can kind of know what's the progression of somebody that does want to harm you? Like little things, like whether they stagger their stance or like how they posture, that you can know before you even get into a situation and choose to avoid it if that's the best answer. I think that's the best thing that I got from Judo and the martial arts.
And I must say this too, that when I first met you, I felt the air of confidence in you. You seem to be very humble type of man, which is, which is not a scary type of guy, really. And I didn't even know you was in Judo at the time. And very humble and just have a little air of confidence, And when I found out that you was in martial arts Judo, I said, wow, I mean, this dude, now I get it because, I mean, he knows how to take care of himself. He knows, if it comes down to it, he can take care of himself and his family, You can talk to people. You feel like, I don't know you, but hey, I'm not too much afraid in the back of my mind, is this man gonna do something to me, or blah, 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 So I get that, that everybody should learn that because that martial arts will teach you how to be able to take care of yourself and feel good, So,
I definitely agree.
So I mean, you are an amazing person. Like I said, I saw some of your videos and teaching and whatnot. Now, when you was making the videos, what was your intent?
My intent really was to show everybody how cool I think it is, and we would have something that we would do in practice, and partially so I could get on my students how come you don't know this move? I put it on, I took a video, man. You should know this. You might not have been in practice, but no, I just wanted people to see what it is, and it took a while before I could figure out. I just didn't want to show a very esoteric situation that other people wouldn't understand. I tried to show something that a normal person can see as effective. Because once you get into the sport, just like hitting a baseball, there's a lot of really specific things to that situation. And I don't want to bore people with that, but still show people that are actually already down that path what they can do with their judo that they already have developed.
And getting back with PATV, now did you do any type of filming here right in the studio, or did you take your stuff outside the studio and do some of your work?
Oh, both. We'd interview other martial artists and they'd show a little bit, but I've also gone to title boxing and they showed us there. And we went and saw the fencing club. And
the fencing club. So what did you get out? Now what did you? That's interesting. You talk about that. What did you get out to do with fencing club in Judo? Did you? Is that what they was doing? Is that really a good exercise to do with it? Because fencing, I think, okay, people just doing this with a sword. but I guess it's more than that, So tell me a little bit about what you got out of this going to that fencing club, man.
Oh, well, it was really interesting. I mean, it's very different than my background, but it is take a lot of work, and it is a good workout, and really, I think it's really good for focus. But the neat thing about it that they told me was actually if you want to get into a good school, having a fencing background, just that you've done it at all, can really give you a neck up on, because colleges like Harvard and Yale, they want to keep that tradition going. And so it is kind of it does have a cultural significance, at least for, it's kind of like European martial arts.
The Ivy League type stuff, I mean, and so you interview people with fencing.
And I was just a spectator, really.
Oh, really? Now, did you ever get into the I-Corps, the boxing club out there? Did you ever film anybody there or talk to,
I do know people that train at I-Corps. And I talked to Julie Kedzie.
Yes.
Who trains there.
Right.
I don't know if she still does.
She did, yeah.
She teaches there.
Yeah, she's bad. She's bad. Well, in fact, I've been trying to get her to come on my show. She's bad. So your background, okay, so
not good bad.
It's good. It's a good bad. It's good bad. She ain't bad, but she's good bad. But your thing is, I mean, when you went to Japan, you were telling me that they got the belts. It goes from white and black. Over here in the United States, these kids learn, okay, I want to be a blue belt. I want to get into whatever. What is the difference from that over that country over here? Is it more better to do it that way, or do they have these kids doing each belt at a time?
Well, I mean, I think for children, they probably need like more signifiers of their progress. But yeah, really mine was like you're white, but then you're black, you know, and even black belt was called shodan, which literally means the first step. That doesn't mean you made it. But they understand that you have this basis. You're on the step, you know.
You got the basis to be better.
Yeah, and some of them in Japan might have that, but the most interesting thing was like from doing judo in Japan, I thought they'd be so different. These very productive, obedient robot children. But they're not. They're little stinkers too. Yeah. They run around, they pick their nose, and they kick their sister, and I was like, oh my God, they're not so different after all. But I mean, through the process, they can build their discipline. But I was like, oh, they're still working with the same raw materials.
There you go. Yeah. They're kids. They're basically kids.
I thought that was really fascinating, and like, yeah, they're not different. I mean, there are differences in like what they eat and how they kind of their daily routines, but it's still the same. The way you teach people and bring people up, I think it's still very similar. But I think Japan has a way to do it. Has a different way to do it.
Right. So when you go back there soon, are you going to get right back into the judo and back into where you was taught, or are you going to be doing other things?
Oh yes. I'm going to get back to judo, but there's my old wrestling coach that's out there too, and I always think of judo and wrestling as different sides of the same coin, just a different objective, different that you're trying to obtain. You know? Sometimes people wear shirts, sometimes people don't wear shirts, so you might want to be prepared for both.
Right. And you was telling me too before we start airing the show is that there's judo, there's wrestling, and then there's the other part of the martial arts, not Aikido, but jiu-jitsu. Right. So you say so explain us a little bit those three different form of martial arts.
Well, this is kind of my opinion, but I think others will agree with me. That I think of grappling, they're all related. You know, strengths in one area can help you in another. But the way they format the competition is how decides whatever the effectiveness of the art. It's like, for instance, wrestling is really about just all-around control. Being in control of the person, be on top of the person. Right? Don't go down, because if you go down, your back touches, it's all over.
Right.
But where judo is somewhat about that, but it's more about effectively lifting somebody up and turning them onto their back. Like the throw, how well do they go over? That's more important than being on top. Right? And whereas something like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, more the emphasis is about getting the submission and like choking them or giving them an arm bar, making them quit. Yeah, I mean, you can still be positional, but that's the way I see it. They're very similar. You're just working different incentives of the different wrestling styles.
Wow. And have you trained in jiu-jitsu? Have you ever to participate in that sport?
I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've seen Jiu-Jitsu.
What's the difference?
Well, that's another episode. But the traditional Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, it's mostly like kata based. They don't really compete.
Okay.
But you can see it takes you back to a certain time when everybody wore these long robes, stuff like that, and like way forms of self-defense that they have. And you can see the roots of what it is now from that. But today, Jiu-Jitsu, as a Japanese, isn't really a competitive sport.
Oh, okay, right. And it's with the MMA, with the UFC, that type of thing, that's involved. And like a friend that you know, Ali Omar, he's an MMA, and he's on the show before, and he came on the show twice. He put me in an arm bar, and you know what? please don't do that to me, because I want to
I'll do you one better, Lyle.
Okay.
You're gonna choke me.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a chance to choke somebody?
You're gonna choke me,
Ooh,
and you can throw me too.
You mean like, what? Loud stuff with choke? Wait, folks, don't touch your camera, don't touch your phone or camera or anything like that, because you're gonna see me do this. But this is for the first for me. Really, I can't wait till we get a chance to do the episode. Okay, now, like I said, you're getting back, you're leaving again, and okay, what have you taken out of PATV? What have you gathered from PATV being involved with PATV?
I've got everything. Like, I knew nothing about filming, editing, kind of setting up a production schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I learned that all here. I mean, I can get better at it, but I knew nothing. And I'm just so grateful for all I had from G and Sujin and Aaron and everybody. Like, really got me into, like, how we could all work together and learn. And I don't think that's that different from the martial arts, you know. It's like, it's about spreading useful information.
Amen. That's true. You know.
Not like you're coveting it, you know.
Right. You
Like,
share
some
it.
people take that approach, and that only works. I don't know. It might work for them for a while, but I don't think you're gonna be able to keep going.
No, I don't think so. You got to share your wealth.
Yeah.
You got to share your wealth. You got to share and let somebody else benefit from what you know and grow and be better. And they do the same thing. It's like a snowball effect. Which Colt, you have been a blessing with PATV. I mean, we definitely don't hate that you're leaving, but you're going to a good adventure out there in Japan, doing your thing, you know. Now, hopefully, you come back, and you come back, please come and visit PATV. Visit the studio, you know, wherever studios may be, though. But again, you are, like I said, you're a blessing. I enjoy looking at your videos and looking at your students and whatnot. So now you got somebody to take over your mantle. And,
Yes, then we'll still have judo practice at the field house at the normal times.
Is he good? Is he good?
Yes, I just promoted him to a black belt. Well, we had them do it at the Iowa State Club.
Okay.
And then I got him ready for that, and they had us throwing each other for a while in 100-degree weather, so.
Do you have, there's a technique to throwing and falling.
Okay.
You have to learn how to fall.
Okay.
Is that true? Is that true? You have to learn.
That's the most important thing. And if that's the only thing you get from judo, that's honestly, a lot of martial arts try and scare you, like there's people gonna attack you and stuff like that, which is possible. But we're more likely to trip and break our arm. You know. So if you could stop from falling, I think that's even greater benefit of scare tactics of self-defense, which is important.
Wow, you know what?
But yeah, it will fall. And I'll show you how to fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was going to ask you about, because I don't know how to, I fall, I'm a clumsy type of guy. So with that said, we're gonna take a break and come back, and you're gonna demonstrate and show me one of your moves, or you're gonna let me I'll show you my moves. Okay. Okay, so don't touch that child, we'll be right back.
Good for you to Lyle.
Okay.
So, a lot of things, no matter, even if you don't want to throw it, keep your elbows in, like you're coming out from your stomach. So if I grab you, this isn't as good as you grabbing me. Okay. Because you grabbed me from the inside.
Okay, so.
Yep, up here and
okay.
See? So, feel like I pull you around, right?
Yeah.
Now you pull me around.
Oh, okay.
Did you see the difference in
that?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's because you got the inside.
Oh, okay.
Right? And most persons who are walking on the street aren't going to know that. They think this is just as good.
Right. So I have right here. Okay.
And so you feel, and then you feel them push, you step away.
Oh! And then I stay on you, so I can stay on you, I can boom, or I can run.
You could hit, or you could just peace out. Okay. Now I'll try and make it a little bit more cinematic. Okay. I'll be over here. All right. I grab you. You grab me back. Right, and you feel me push.
Bam! That's it. Okay. That's it. And now you make me feel like a man. I feel like a man. I'm a man now.
All right, everybody, we are going to have Master Parker and Master Brown. We are going to have them do some traditional forms, as you would say. This is the traditional side of the martial arts from their style of Hung Gar Kung Fu. So hopefully everyone enjoys. So whoever's first.
Thank you, Master Alonso.
Thank you, sir. Now.
What? It's my turn? Oh, y'all in for a treat, baby.
Okay.
These are traditional Kali sticks. These are just test and bamboo. You can see it ain't that hard. It's a light one.
Oh, wow.
It's a light one. It's a light one.
I'm just that powerful.
This is more of the real deal. Feel the weight difference? That's the one. Yeah, that's the one you got. Oh yeah, cancel Christmas, baby. So I need you to hold your arms out like this. All right. So I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm just gonna kind of give you a brief demonstration. 8 angles of attack. So head, feet, hands. It's a cross. And then it's an X. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm stand right here, then you should get.
Again, so cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then an X. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's a figure 8 that goes right here. That's a continuous moving infinity. So if we're here, traditionally, you can use 2 sticks. Right here, facing me. Yeah, I got you. You can use 2 sticks, so it's here, 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 here. The whole purpose of it is usually the highest level is 2 machetes. And they slice you and dice you all to pieces. So you got boom, 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 boom. So if I'm slicing here, 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 and here. So if I'm gonna hit the vital points of the body, poke, cut, stab, and that's how you do it. Make sense? Your turn. So traditionally swing, swing, you get ribs. Now hit me. Whoops! Ah, okay, somebody call the police. This dude is a solid. So.
Like this, right?
Yes,
I hold
sir.
it way back like this, and I come at you like this. Right?
Yes, sir.
It's gotta look big.
Yeah, you gotta,
It's gotta be big.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense? So then, hold on. So here, I'm gonna teach you a quick technique.
Yeah.
Quick technique. All right, so this movement here, from here to here, is a swing. Basic swing. All right, this is a fan. That's a fan. It's a block. This is YC. That's a back block. So if you do a swing, traditional swing, do a traditional swing, just like that Y swing. Right here, we slow it down a little bit, just for the purpose. Wow, that's a swing. So you pull back again, you swing. Go ahead. No, you swing.
You get the stick.
YC. So you swing, wing block, wing. If you swing straight down, I'm gonna use a fan technique. That's a fan that come off like that. So that's how it will come. So the fan, if it's coming here, I'm gonna go this way, right off, or this way, right off. But we have one loose hand and stuff for gravity and stuff. So if you swing, traditionally here, and then I'm gonna come and follow through. Make sense? So you get to do this, but don't knock me out on the camera because everybody will get to see this. So I'm gonna swing, I want you to wing. I want you to wing. Right. So I swing, wing, right off, boom, and then pow. I'll do it again. You do this camera, make it look good for losing. Yeah, I knew that's good. It's okay. I'm gonna swing, wing, right off, and pow! Okay, one more time. Swing, wing, right off. Right, okay, now you swing.
Wait, so I gotta get here.
Yeah. So you swing. I wing, boom, and then right off. Continue the motion. Just don't blast me.
Okay.
I swing, wing, push it, and right off. You're gonna do the fan move up there. Okay, I swing, wing, bust. Yeah! Got it. You're traditionally dangerous. Bust. Collie sticks. This is one of my favorite things to play with as a kid because as a brown kid growing up in an urban community, you know, you can find a stick laying around pretty much anywhere. Broom stick, break it, and dance with it. Thank you. Blessings, peace and love. Thanks again for having me here for this wonderful evening tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Colt 45 and my man Nick. He's not a prick, best believe. Master Brown. I'm from Peoria, Illinois originally. People call me back there, and I'm an officer for Parkhurst Police Department, security officer. I ain't no police officer. I'm gonna be trying to climb something that I'm not. That gets you in trouble. You know that gets you in a lot of trouble. You know, police. Something like that. Police, not. Once again, thank you so much for having us on PATV on the Iowa Martial Arts Forum, baby, where Kung Fu is real. And they are too.